What? What, is there some reason that Uncle Tomas would want to hurt Dad?
Mija, Detective McBain asked me about Tomas.
About what happened to Dad?
He had some suspicions. Nothing concrete, so I did what any good lawyer would do. I snooped.
Oh, okay. And?
Nothing. Your uncle swore to me on your grandfather's grave that he had nothing to do with shooting your father, and I believe him.
You believe him?
Uh-huh.
So you don't think that he's the person that dropped that syringe?
Since we're putting our cards on the table, I want you to know that I have been warned to steer clear of you.
By my sister.
John McBain.
Of course.
I trust him. Last man he told me to stay away from was Elijah Clark, and that man nearly killed me.
And yet here you are taking your life into your hands with a man you think may have shot your ex-husband.
Thank you. Your friend, Monsieur Kalmar, thinks that I might just break your heart.
An inauspicious beginning at best. I tell you what, can we just put all that aside and see what happens?
I think that's a fine idea. I'm willing to take that chance.
You're right. I feel very lucky to have my mom in my family.
That's why Deanna missed her boss, Starr. Because she had to get all this off her chest.
I couldn't let James go on thinking I meant to hurt him.
Oh, I get it. You came to Landview to find James, to tell him what his dad did to you, and you thought that you two would get back together. Am I right?
Yes, that is exactly what I thought. Even though I was thinking James and I could get back together, I respect that he's with you now. It's great to see him so happy. That's all that matters to me. And I just needed you to know that I loved you. And I didn't mean those terrible things I said.
Why don't we try this again?
Try what?
Finding a way to get you back to Dayton. James and I can drive you to the bus station, and then we can get on with our date.
I really screwed up when I told her I thought he dropped that needle. I didn't even see anything.
So why'd you say something?
Because as much as her dad hates me, I can't let anything else bad happen to him. It would just kill her.
You did the right thing by getting McBain involved. But now you gotta smooth things over with Dani.
I know. I gotta make it right, but I don't even know how. She won't accept any of my calls. And now she's in there, but she doesn't want to be disturbed.
No, I don't believe that Tomas had anything to do with the syringe you and Nate found, okay? I don't think he's out to get your father.
Good. Because I don't believe that. God, Nate had no right to accuse him of that.
Sweetheart, don't be mad at Nate. He's only trying to protect your father, which is pretty remarkable considering how your father treated him before all this happened.
Yeah. Dad was pretty over the top about Nate.
You know, to be fair, I think there was more going on with your father than just him being overprotective.
What do you mean?
I overheard him on the phone a few times. It sounded like someone was pressuring him.
Who? About what?
I wish I knew. Because whoever it was, I think is the person who did this to him.
You know what's bothering me?
I can't even imagine.
Our relationship, or whatever this is, seems to be based around your ex-husband and my sister.
You know, you're right about that.
So that ends now.
And how do we do that?
I want to know about you, Blair. Who were you before you met Con Manning? Who were you before that photo that I found of you on your wedding day?
Who was I before I met Todd Manning? I was, a gold digger. I did whatever I had to do for money. If that meant marrying the wealthiest, most powerful man in town, even though he was decades older than me and I couldn't stand him, I did it. I was hoping he would die so I could have his money.
Well, I'm sure you had your reasons.
It's my mother. She didn't raise me. She was mentally ill most of her life, and I went from foster home to foster home. So I did whatever I had to do to make sure my mother was taken care of.
So whatever you did was justified.
Maybe. But having good reasons for doing bad things doesn't make it right now, does it?
I think it does.
Okay. So what bad things have you done for all the right reasons?
I knew it. Mom, did you check out the calls or anything? See where they were calling from?
Dani, you know me better than that. Of course I did.
What did you find?
It was a restricted number, and when I'd ask your father about it, he'd clam up. So, listen to me. Listen. All we can do is keep protecting him the way Nate was. And when he wakes up, I'll ask him who wanted him dead and why.
Yeah.
Dani, what is it? What is it, honey?
Mom, I know we haven't talked about this. Dad's been out a long time.
I know.
What do you think is going to happen? You still think he's going to wake up? Mom?
Hey, Shaun.
What is it? What's going on? Is everything okay?
Everything's cool.
Okay.
I just want to tell Dani Nate's out here with me, and he's waiting to talk to you only if you want.
You should go talk to him. Okay? You should go talk to him, honey.
You're not going to answer me about Dad.
Listen to me. Your father's gonna wake up.
Okay?
So what'd she say?
Nothing.
How did she look? Did she look angry, upset,
I
happy?
did what I could. There's nothing else I can tell you.
Thanks for trying, Shaun.
Nate!
Does that feel good? I know, but you like it when I massage your earlobes. I lied to Dani her whole childhood about you. And now she's growing up and I'm still lying to her. I just don't know how to tell her. It's hard to keep hoping, Todd.